stretch back to the late 19th century. Cousins Jacob Jebsen and Heinrich Jessen, both descendants from families of ship owners and ship captains, left their hometown of Abenra in Denmark to set up a trading business in Hong Kong called Jebsen and Company. A second generation of the family took on the founder's legacy, continuing to grow the business with an entrepreneurial can-do spirit that still binds together the businesses within the family enterprise today. 1960s. Opportunity in Southeast Asia. It was in the early 1960s, with liaison offices already established in Southeast Asia. One of the three Jebsen and Company partners, A.P. Jessen, took on the task of creating a new business that would become today's Jebsen and Jessen Southeast Asia. The company was registered in Singapore on December 24, 1963, and in Malaysia on December 27th. Distribution entrepreneurs. Our companies grew in tandem with the region's new nations and growing economies. The early pioneers established us in markets including chemicals, communications, and plant engineering. The biggest project of the early years was brokering a deal between Polishius and Tasset Cement to build cement plants. 1970s. Dynamic and diverse. The group expanded into Thailand and Indonesia in the early 1970s. We had 600 staff at this time. A free-spirited time within the group and without. All sorts of markets, from luxury watches to TVs, were explored. Becoming a manufacturer, A.P. Jessen would later say, the actual breakthrough for the group came in 1972. The group's engineering activities began to emerge as a key pillar. In 1976, the group's first acquisition created our second manufacturing business, packaging. 1980, corporate consolidation. In 1981, the group began to formally streamline its businesses, and a year later, a holding structure was established in Singapore with Jebsen and Jessen Southeast Asia Private Limited as the center and headquarters. More formalized policies emerged, and the group's unique culture was captured in our corporate commitment. The first of several highly successful 50-50 joint ventures began at this time, with the agreement to form MHE DMAG in 1986. 1990s. Expansion and rapid growth. The group opened operations in the Philippines in partnership with two prominent local groups, and in Vietnam, it established a rep office. This was also the time when the third generation of the family business joined. Heinrich Jessen starting as EHS director in 1995, then moving to the business side in packaging, and later MHE DMAG. His brother Peter Jessen joined MHE DMAG in the Philippines in 1997. Another long-standing relationship was enshrined in a 50-50 joint venture with the establishment of J.J. Lurgy Engineering in 1992. The Big Bang. Between 1989 and 1996, the group grew 300%. But in 1997, the tide changed, and a recession brought great change. The group turned its attention internally, investing in SAP and a new regional structure with the creation of the Regional Business Unit. 2000. Transition to the next generation. 2003 marked the end of an era. Founder and chairman A.P. Jessen retired after 40 years leading the group. Heinrich Jessen succeeded his father. He held the dual roles of Regional Managing Director of MHE DMAG and Group Chairman until 2009, continuing as Chairman till today. Peter Jessen led the newly formed 50-50 joint venture, JJ Lab Cable, in 2003, leading its development into the region's leading cables provider. In 2004, the group celebrated all its companies achieving ISO 14001 and OSAS 18001 certification. And in 2007, it began a formalized corporate social responsibility program called Meet a Need. 2010's Double in 5. Expanding the ASEAN footprint, the group opened operations in Cambodia, Myanmar and Brunei. At the same time, a series of acquisitions were undertaken with Helm Mahaboon, Fusion Comms, Realm Corporation and LabPlus joining the family business. An agreement with Sinamonas in Indonesia saw JJ Lab Cable move into manufacturing cables. And in 2012, the group established a new regional business unit with the acquisition of ASEAN Offshore.